Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are just going to go over a suppressor update. So I do not have them yet. Yeah, we'll just do a little update on so far what I've purchased and the process so far. How it has been checking in on them, because I started to do that recently. And yeah, and my plans for the suppressors in the future. So let's do this. Let's just jump right into this. So... all right, so don't have my notes up here yet. Very first suppressor I purchased, okay, was the Surefire RC2 556. So that will be going on, let me grab it. The Surefire will be going on this AR pistol right here. Obviously, you guys have seen this. This so far is my first full build of any AR15 that I've done so far. Yeah, this is also at the moment. Well, I would say besides the AR10, this is my favorite gun. But this is definitely my favorite gun that I use the most, besides my pistol or my my handgun, my Glock 17. Okay, so yeah, the Surefire, we got the very first suppressor I purchased was the Surefire 556 RC2. Okay, was it yesterday? Yesterday or a day or two ago? Anyways, within the last couple days, I called the ATF to check up on my Form 4, and so far they said that it is still actively pending, but they said it's a projected 10-month wait, so I should be looking to receive it hopefully in January. They said January is about the rough approval date for which I would receive the RC2. So that's the first one. Okay, my plans for that is obviously that is going to go, that one is going to go on the BCM AR pistol, and for the moment it would also be shared with my my PSA SPR build that we're doing as well. So those two will share that suppressor. The AR pistol is going to be the one predominantly with it. And yeah, so yeah, those two will share the 556 RC2. And then the second suppressor that I purchased was the Silencer Co. Omega 9K. So that one, when I get when it gets closer to approval time, will be for my Glock 17. So, and my plans with that is to get an Agency Arms midline threaded barrel for the Glock 17. So that'll be what I'll be getting to replace the barrel on this guy, so I can run the suppressor. And the suppressor is the Silencer Co. Omega 9K. Yeah, and then once... yeah, obviously when I get the 556, lots of videos, lots of suppressor videos and suppressor testing and buffers and all this stuff. I also have the Viltor system, so we're going to try that as well. And yeah, so lots of things will be coming live. I have many videos planned for when the suppressors come in, so look forward to those. Okay, we also have, again, the Silencer Co. Omega 9K. And so that's the second one I got for my handgun. And then also we are also going to test it on a future 300 blackout build that I'm going to do around the time, I'm going to do it probably like a month or two before I receive my third suppressor. But yeah, that one will also be able to use the Omega 9K. So we'll do some 300 blackout testing as well with the Omega 9K. And then the third suppressor so far that I have purchased is the Surefire 300 SPS SOCOM, or just Surefire 300 SPS. So that's the third one we're going to be getting. So that one we will be doing testing on the 556. Its main host is going to be the BCM 300 blackout build that we'll do in the future, and then it can also go in the meantime on the my AR10. So we'll do also suppressor testing with it on the AR10, and then from there So those are the ones I have so far. My RC2 is looking like a January-ish approval time. And then my Omega 9K, I haven't called on that one because it's like... That and the 300 SPS are the ones I'm most excited for, but I purchased that one like 2 or 3 months after the RC2. So that one will be like March or something. And then the 300 SPS, because when I ordered it, it was a back order. It took like a month for them to fill the back order, and then like 2 weeks or whatever for the ATF to receive the form, I believe the form 4 and cash the check. So that one will be like June or something like that. Okay, and from there, the next ones that I'm looking at getting is and these are still up in the air, still undecided, but doing lots of research. One of the ones, okay, I want to get another RC2 so that my AR pistol and my 5.56 SPR can have their own suppressors. And then I want to get a Gemtech GM9, so that's a 9mm suppressor, so that I have another handgun suppressor that's like normal sized for basically for holsters, and then just having another option. And then I want to get either another 300 SPS so that the AR10 can have its own suppressor, or a Surefire 7.62 RC2. And that one would be specifically for the AR10. And the reason I'm thinking of the RC2 is, one, it can be used on the 5.56, which for testing purposes, and then it can also be used, of course, on the 300 Blackout as well as the AR10. And the reason I'm thinking about getting that for the AR10 is because that suppressor is designed with low back pressure and stuff like that, and most likely the AR10's as you know, along with the 5.56, they're not going to be hearing safe, but it'll definitely reduce like hearing damage over time and stuff like that. And then the benefits that you get from suppressors in the first place, you know, allowing new shooters to be more comfortable with shooting because they don't have the back blast, and then also it won't be as loud, obviously, and yeah. So, yeah, but the main thing I'm thinking is doing that for the AR10 is because the low back pressure. Yeah, and for me personally, like, I don't really care about weight when it comes to suppressors, so all that stuff is irrelevant. Like, and then beyond those, you know, once we get past those purchases, sometime, you know, because those will follow, I think, after like December or whatever. And then the ones that I'm looking to do after that, right, are potentially I'm still undecided, but it's either going to be a Q Thunder Chicken for a future bolt gun or the full Nelson. I think it's going to end up being the Thunder Chicken because that one, again, I haven't done a lot of research into the bolt guns, but with the way that the full Nelson locks up, it might not be ideal or it might not have as much compatibility with bolt guns, and I'm still undecided on which bolt action rifle I want to get. So yeah, that is just kind of a quick little suppressor update. Kind of right now, my current thoughts and stuff on them. And yeah, some things to look forward to in the future. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. It's just kind of a little update, at least on the suppressors anyways. I don't have specifics yet but you know, when I finally get those, I'll have like approval dates, submission dates, all that stuff. But yeah, right now we're looking at like 10-month approval time on all of them. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and until next time.